Good view.
Hello. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
It's Tuesday and it's been a long week.
It's been
That's how we're doing.
a long week already. How are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing okay. I'm going to be finishing up Daughter of Honor.
You finally got your last.
I got my last diamonds. I'm glad you're fine. You know, here lately we've had a lot of sick people in here. So hopefully everybody will be happy and funny and having a good old time tonight. I'm looking at some of these diamonds and they feel a little out of place. Some of them do. This has been hanging on the wall for. Hi, Big Sky.
How'd you hurt your knee?
How'd you hurt your knee? All right, Big Sky. I'm glad everything is going good for you. Hi, Shawana.
Hi, Shawana.
Look, well, I'm going to finally get to finish tonight. I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel. Hopefully it's nothing serious and it'll be a quick recovery for you. That's what Elizabeth needs to do is try to find something fun that she can do with the kids that she can enjoy with them to where, you know, her day just doesn't seem sucky all around.
It's not that I don't do stuff with them that I enjoy. I enjoy doing all things with them. Going to the park is one thing that we can do mainly. It's just I don't have the time. And I know I can always make time, but it's just so hard when I work all day and then come home and cook dinner. And by the time dinner is done, I get home around 6 o'clock. By the time dinner is done, it's 7. Then we eat. Kids take forever to eat, so it's close to 8. And by that time, they're so young, it's almost time for them to go to bed and getting dark outside.
Shawana, it's Elizabeth here tonight. Megan's not feeling the best. She might pop in sometime tonight and say hi, but she's feel like she's got an upper respiratory thing going on, and she didn't want to take a chance of getting anybody sick.
I'm exposed to it all the time. Or it seems like everybody's got it around here.
It's like when I get it hard and it lasts a long time. But then when I get over it, I'm over it for a while. But I could spend a couple months feeling better and then being sick the next day, feeling better and then being sick the next day. Hi, Cassie. Hey, everybody. I missed you last week. I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, that's how I get sick. I stay sick for a while. Then when I completely get better, I know if I'm better more than 2 or 3 days at a time, then I'm on the healing part of it. Cassie, look what I'm gonna get to finish. You missed it last week. Diamond Art Club sent me the replacement diamonds, and they still didn't send me enough of the 165s. And I had to email them again, and they had to send them out again. So I was like 41 diamonds short. So I had to email them to get them 41 diamonds. Yes, awesome sauce. So what is everybody working on? I haven't really gotten very far. I haven't even diamond painted all week. I have just have been so tired. Um, the last time I diamond painted was last Tuesday, so I haven't gotten very far. So, have you started it? Because I'm going to be finishing this up, and I'm going to switch out to Snow White. And then at the end of the live, we're going to pan out, and I'm going to give everybody a look of Daughter of Honor. But I'm not that far on it at all.
I was asleep. I fell asleep on the couch after work. Me and Dad ate dinner.
Hi, Megger. Sorry, Megan popped in.
Hi, sister. I fell asleep on the couch, and Megan called me and said she was going to come over to get the nebulizer. And I guess she came over. I fell back asleep on the couch. She came over and got it. And Dad woke me up at about 7:45. Elizabeth, it's almost 8. You need to get to your mom's. Okay, Dad, thanks.
Malachi can get the boys.
Yeah, he got the boys like right when we got done with their doctor's appointment.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
At least you got the afternoon by yourself.
He's keeping them overnight.
That's okay, honey. I know you're not feeling well.
I don't feel good either. I'm just so tired. I don't have any energy. Been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. The night before that, I was up at 3:30 and didn't go back to sleep.
Those of you who are in here that haven't heard yet, there's going to be a Halloween Diamond Paint-a-thon. I believe it's the weekend of the 19th. They're having 24 hosts because we're only doing an hour and a half increments this time. And it's kind of a Halloween theme. So I'm going to look into Halloween fun facts, and maybe some movie trivia.
We can talk about the Salem Witch Museum more, since I'm obsessed with the Salem Witch Trials.
Yes, we're trying to keep it all Halloween. We're not all diamond painting Halloween because I don't have one, and I don't really plan on having the money between now and then to get one. But it is going to be Halloween based. Like I said, Elizabeth can do this stuff on what she wants, and I thought we could do some Halloween fun facts and maybe even some Halloween movie trivia. Something like that. We're going to have fun.
You can tell spooky stories, sister.
I think Halloween is my girl's favorite holiday. See, I grew up, and as y'all know, I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness family. So I never trick or treated. I never went trick or treating until Megan was old enough to take trick or treating. I think I took her. She turned a year old in February, and she went trick or treating that year. So she was, you know,
I would have taken her when she was 8 months old. That's whenever I would have taken her.
no, but that was the first time I'd ever went trick or treating was when I took Megan when she was 1 years
She would have
old.
been a year and 8 months. Did you take her the first year she was born?
I don't remember at 8 months.
So she would have been almost 2 if you didn't take her the first year.
Yeah.
She was born in February.
I'm probably sure I took her at 8
Do
months.
you remember what
At least around the family.
Do you remember what her costume was?
No, I dressed her a lot in princesses and fairies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
When she was, a baby, and she let me get away with that.
Yeah.
But when she got old enough, I tried to get costumes that she wanted.
See, Brady's first. We didn't go trick or treating Brady's first Halloween because he was only 3 months old, so he stayed home because I didn't want him to get sick. And where I was working. I was working to be a manager, and I had a bunch of stuff to study for. So me and Megan sat on the front porch and drank wine and studied for my Jimmy John test. And the second year, I was pregnant with Sawyer, and he went as a lion, and I dressed up as a scarecrow, and then went into labor the next day. And then the next year, both of the boys were cowboys. Brady was Woody, and Sawyer was like a traditional cowboy. And they picked their costumes. And we walked down that Halloween aisle at Walmart the other day, Mom.
Yeah.
And you know what costume Brady pointed at?
I'm a cowboy.
The stinking cowboy costume. And I said,
He loves cowboys.
I said, you literally have everything you want. Like, I will buy you any costume you want. And you want that dang cowboy costume again.
Is it the same one?
Yes, it's Woody. Which is why I bought him those Woody. I bought them those Woody pajamas.
Don't get him costume. Just keep him in his onesie. Save that money. Just buy him the hat.
No. I want him to do something else. I want him to do something else.
You shouldn't have asked him. You should have just got it and put it on.
Well, I don't want to be that mom that picks out their Halloween costume, but if he's going to be the same thing every year, I'm going to have to.
The picture is just going to blend to where you're going to have to look at the size.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to know how old he is.
Ooh, Russian baked chicken. Sounds good. Well, we're glad you're here for 30 minutes, however long you can make it.
I don't know if I can make it.
I got 4 more diamonds and then she's done.
One,
2,
3,
4.
Yay!
And she's finally finished.
It's been a hell of a ride,
Yay!
Daughter of Honor.
Yes. Daughter of Honor has taken forever. It's taken me about a month longer than what it should have. I should have just about been finished up with Snow White. Yay! It's done. So I'm going to switch out here real quick and get Snow White out. And then at the end, we'll do a wide shot, pull out, and show Daughter of Honor. I'm going to grab her, pull her out of the way. Oh, my light plan's going to blind for a minute. Turn it off. So shiny it is. So shiny.
That Moana song playing in my head now.
Why?
Shiny.
Oh. You know, hold that up for me so I can scoop this under there.
Back up there.
Well, I didn't know how. See, Shawana, this as far as I'm at is across her hair bow. I'm not quite done with her hair bow. Go ahead and sit up there now.
Bye, sister.
Bye, Megan. Get better.
Oh gosh, I can't stop yawning.
Okay, put up here. Don't hold the hanging down. So, as you can see, Shawana, I'm not too far along on it. You gotta help me here. You gotta help me here. Huh? I don't have anything to give you. I've taken everything. All I have is two that Lily's giving me for tomorrow, and she hasn't given to me yet. Oh, yours is still in the box. Okay. Well, it's going slow. I just haven't. Like I said, I've had a few rough weeks. I just having a hard time getting motivated with anything. I've been needing to do laundry for 2 weeks and I still haven't done it.
When I talk about not doing laundry, I have so much laundry to catch up on. I just don't ever have the time.
Shawana, how far along are you on your one that you're doing now that to where you'll be able to start Snow White? I lost that bottle. Cassie, I don't know if I missed it or not, but are you feeling better? I might have missed it. That's me. I've had a motivational problem. And I know if I got up and diamond painted, I would feel better. I know it. Everybody knows it. It's just, you know, you get out of the habit of doing something during the week, and then it's easier to postpone it longer and longer. "12-hour work days, but you're not doing anything." Well, at least it's an easy day for you, Shawana. Oh, well, ear infections are rough. I put them up there with toothaches and burns. They're in that Mama's bottle. Should be up there. Look in the bathroom. I'm going to put the rest of these 165s up and get out my first color for Snow White. Now that Elizabeth's got a regular schedule, she's off half days now, 1 day a week, and so I have that half day, and then I have my half day Saturday or whole day if Dad takes them. So on weekends where he takes them on her half Saturdays, then I can enjoy myself a little bit and kick back and do what I want to do. So
I'm going to be working most Saturdays this month because it's flu season.
yeah,
So Saturdays literally all I'll be doing is flu shots.
yeah, but Malachi could watch them too.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had it. If you needed it.
I've only got one left. That's okay. I'll take it tomorrow night. Wow.
I had to irrigate a 17-month-old's ears. And he did really good on the first ear. Irrigate where you squirt warm water into his ear to try to get them to clear up. And he did really good with the first ear. And I got out a big chunk of wax. I'm talking like big chunk of wax on this
How?
17-month-old.
Wow.
And it's
Mine
because
never cleared.
Q-tips impact your ears. You're not supposed to use Q-tips on your ears. But every time I take a shower, guess what I do?
I use Q-tips.
I use Q-tips on my ears. So, anyways, I'm irrigating this kid's ear, and I got out a big chunk of wax on the first one, and the second one he would not let me. It was hurting or something. I don't know if he just was tired of it or if it was hurting him, but he did not want me to irrigate his second ear. I felt so bad for him.
Poor thing.
Yeah. My ear was hurting this morning, and I told my supervisor, and he was like, "Do you want me to have Glenn look at it?" Glenn is the nurse practitioner partner. It's 3 MDs and a nurse practitioner that are partners in the practice. He was like, "Do you want me to have Glenn look at it?" I was like, "No. No. He's a busy man." But it's nice to know that if I ever get sick, I can just have one of them look at it, whatever it is, and if I need some prescriptions, they'll just send them over for me.
Yeah. She got a flu test yesterday.
Yeah, they did a flu test on me because every year I get the flu shot. I've never had the flu miss. So this year I was like, what? I don't have to get a shot? Heck yeah, give me the miss. Well, I didn't know beforehand that the mist is actually a live virus and the shot is an inactive live virus. So it's live, but it's not activated like the mist is or something like that. I don't remember how they explained it to me. But after I got that flu mist, I was nauseous. I didn't feel good for the rest of the day, and then Saturday came and I was still feeling kind of yucky, but like not that bad. And then Sunday and Monday came, and I mean, my body hurts. Like I have like muscle aches. I'm super tired. I have a bad headache. And so they were like, they gave me a flu test because that can happen with live viruses if you've never had them. They can actually activate and give you the flu. So if you've never had the flu miss, keep that in mind this year. That's one of the risks. But by all means, still get your flu shot because you need to. Everybody needs to. But I feel bad.
Just crappy.
Yeah. Ever since I got that stinking flu shot, miss thing, just don't feel good.
Well, next year not to get it, to get the shot.
That's what I told them. I said, I'm never getting that again. Like, and I was going to give it to Brady because the boys got their flu shots today. And I was going to give Brady the mist and Sawyer the shot since he can't have the mist because of his respiratory problems. So I was going to give Brady the mist, but after feeling this bad, I was like, just give him the shot. Like, it's quick and easy, and that's it.
How did they do?
Not very good.
I should see Brady screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yeah. Brady cried for a while until I gave him my phone to watch. And then Sawyer. But with Brady, she gave his shot way too high up, so it didn't go in the muscle like it was supposed to, which I'm going to talk to them about that tomorrow. But she put it too high up, and I don't know if she thought it was because I was an employee or what, but she didn't give me the flu questionnaire to fill out, so she didn't know if they were allergic to eggs or if it was even safe to give them the shot.
You should have brought that up to her before.
Well, I was going to see if she was going to do it.
Well, that's not fair to turn her in when it's something. I mean, you're gonna.
Whenever I'm there off the clock, I'm a patient just like everybody else.
Yeah, but you're gonna alienate your.
That's the same girl that turned me in for
Yeah. You don't need the bad camaraderie going at work.
Well, and I told Jade. Jade is the girl that I work next to every day. Her computer is right next to mine. And I told her about it, and she was like, yeah, that's not right. And I guess she has done things, not just with me, that Jade doesn't agree with. And Jade's a registered nurse, did like 10 years in labor and delivery, and then wanted a break from labor and delivery, so decided to just work in a pediatric office. So she's highly qualified. And she's the one that trained me. And so I told her about it, and she was like, yeah, that's not right. And I was like, well, I don't know if it's because I'm just an employee here or what. And she was like, no. She's the one that told me if I'm here off the clock with my children, I'm here as a patient's mother, just like any other patient. So they need to treat me just like any other patient. Or treat the kids just like any other patient.
Oh.
Came in a boot. What is that?
It's the bubble wrap.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And we were so excited to see somebody do that chocolate Jessica Rabbit. Remember the one that she pulled up? There's another Jessica Rabbit that's black. Gorgeous.
Really?
Her dress was purple.
Oh man.
Gorgeous.
Where was it from?
I know it's from AliExpress,
Oh, okay.
but what store?
I don't know anything about AliExpress. I've never even looked at it. So.
Did you contact them? Tell them to send you another one, and then you can use the drills for that one in case you run out. because I had heard, I can't remember where I heard it from, but some of the sellers, if you contact them and tell them not to send it in the boot, will go ahead and send it in a box. But you have to message them about it. But I don't know if it's just a certain company or if some of the companies are doing that. I don't know, but you could try doing that. Tell them you need a replacement, send them the pictures, and then when they send you the new one, you can use any diamonds you needed for, you have a full set of diamonds if you need it.
Also, it's not just about the flu questionnaire, it's about the location where she gave him the shot. It's not in the right location.
My foot's falling asleep.
Dad's dog is sick.
What's wrong with
The
Gypsy?
puppy. She hasn't thrown up today. She didn't throw up today or yesterday, but she was throwing up a lot. Had really bad diarrhea. Wasn't eating. I mean, she's had to have lost a couple of pounds.
She might have gotten into something she shouldn't have.
Yeah, it didn't look like parvo to me. That's what I was worried about at first.
She had her parvo.
She still has to get her last shot. Until she gets that last shot, she could get it. That's what I was worried about, but it doesn't look anything like parvo to me. But she's still going to she's still pooping a lot.
Well, I hope she gets better.
I mean, she's still playing and having fun and jumping up and drinking. Dad had me get her some beef broth. She drank some of that. So. Vaccinate your puppies, guys.
Poor little gypsy girl.
Oh, man. Montelukast is singular, by the way.
I know.
I thought you didn't take that anymore.
No, I take it. That's the only asthma medication I do take.
Sawyer takes that too. That powder that I gave you to put in his food.
Yeah.
That's singular.
Cassie, are you still working on All Dogs Go to Heaven? And Shawana, you might have mentioned earlier, but what are you working on now? What is everybody working on? Yvonne, Blonde Noor, Rajul.
Who else is in here?
Not 10. There was 13, but I don't care. Thumbs up it. And you can go like that. You were making good progress on it, so hopefully you'll get to feeling better, and at least it's not your neck bothering you so much now that's keeping you from it.
Oh my gosh.
I know earaches hurt, but what?
Did you hear that all prisons in Oklahoma were under lockdown for days because riots broke out on Sunday?
Yeah.
And Jason's one was locked down because they had a riot?
Yeah.
Has he called you guys?
No.
He hasn't called us either.
got. That's strange because he knows you got paid Friday.
And he knows Dad got paid.
Well, if they're on lockdown, he can't call out.
Why didn't he call us Friday and Saturday before they got locked down?
If something serious would happen to him, they would let family know. They wouldn't tell us what hospital or anything that he was in, but if he was in immediate danger, they would contact us.
Ooh, yay, that'll be good. I did physical therapy for a while when I was pregnant with Sawyer for my hips and my back, and it really helped.
It might hurt a little at first, but then it'll start making you feel better.
That is one thing. I was sore for the first couple weeks because I did it twice a week.
I was in a car wreck when I was 7 months pregnant with Megan, with my mom. We were rear-ended, and I had back problems, but they couldn't give me any medication for it because I was pregnant. So they recommended me to go to a chiropractor. And since it was the other guy's fault, there was no money that came out of my pocket. His insurance had to pay for everything. So I got to go probably for about 6 to 8 weeks. And then they don't recommend physical therapy during like your last trimester.
Continue into labor.
But it felt so good while I got it. It hurt a little bit at first, but then it felt so good. I missed going. After I couldn't go no more, I missed it. Because you can't tell a difference
Where's your other iPhone?
behind you plugged up.
Oh, gosh.
Well, just know I'm thinking about you, Cassie. You're going to go ahead and start her, even with the river. You don't want to try to get a replacement or try to get your credit back, your money back on it if it's really bad. Oh, Cassie, I know you've had a lot of problems with that, and I know chronic pain. It's just in a different place, so
I want to know what everybody's favorite kind of food is.
I'm with you.
Oh, sorry. What's everybody's favorite food?
Anything chocolate.
Food, not candy.
Chocolate is food. Yeah, I don't know if I even have any particular favorite.
Well, here's a fun fact about ketchup. It was sold in the 1830s as medicine.
I'm into medicine. Does it say?
Potato fever? I don't know.
You know what Vaseline is made out of?
What?
It's the leftover goop from the oil, petroleum jelly.
I don't get it.
It's when you drill for oil, there's a leftover goop that comes out
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and they make petroleum jelly out of
Okay.
it. It's gross.
So this one says dry swallowing 1 teaspoon of sugar can commonly cure hiccups. I've always used peanut butter. Anytime I have the hiccups, I'll just take a spoonful of peanut butter and it'll take my hiccups away.
I've heard the sugar one. I haven't heard the peanut.
Anytime me and my really, really good friend, probably one of the best friends I've ever had, she lived out in the country on like 45 acres. So every weekend we were out at the bonfire drinking too much, and we would always get the hiccups. And instead of dealing with them while we were drunk, we just went and swallowed a spoonful of peanut butter, got rid of it, and that was it. So, peanut butter was always my thing when I have the hiccups. The tall chef's hat, Mom,
Yeah.
you know what it's called?
No.
Toque. 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 Toque.
Does it say why it was named after that?
Mm-mm. Wow. Do you know what the 57 means on Heinz 57?
Hi, Debbie.
Pizza. Yes, I love pizza.
What does Heinz 57 stand for?
It says the 57 on the Heinz ketchup bottle represents the number of pickle types the company once had.
So they had 57 pickle types.
Whoa, that's weird.
That's cool.
Almonds are a member of the peach family.
That's strange.
Yeah.
That's a nice little fact to know.
I forgot which one it was. Oh, almonds are a member of the peach family.
Yeah. Hi, Elsie.
Hello. Oh, this one's cool too. Apples, pears, cherries, and strawberries are all members of the rose family. Not Rose Dawson, if you know what I mean.
I figured the rose plant is what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear where President Trump, they started procedures to impeach Donald Trump?
Good.
He hired another country, Ukraine, to investigate Joe Biden.
Okay.
My hair's getting in the way. It's coming out of my scrunchie, and
Peanuts can be used to make dynamite.
peanuts can be made of dynamite.
Yep.
Well,
Whoa. This is going to make me want to count corn on the cob. You want to know why?
why?
A row of corn always has an even number. I'm going to sit there and count my rows of corn.
Yeah, you have to count a whole row. You can't, or whole corn.
Yeah, it can't be the short one.
Yeah.
It's got to be a full corn on the cob. Wow.
That's neat.
Yeah. So everybody, if you eat a corn on the cob, a whole corn on the cob,
You count the rows.
count the rows because
See if
it's going
they're
to be
even.
an even number.
That's gonna bug me next time I get corn. Sit there, spend my supper time counting corn instead of eating.
Lettuce is a member of the sunflower family.
This was gonna give us some fun food facts.
Apparently. I was getting bored. We are eating 900% of what vegetable than we did 20 years ago, Mom?
20% more.
No, 900% more than we did 20 years ago. Does anybody know the answer to this?
Brussels sprouts.
Nope.
Onions,
Nope.
vegetable. Beets,
Nope. Is beets a vegetable? Don't cheat.
beets a vegetable. I wasn't
It's not
cheating.
corn, Cassie.
900% more.
Than we
What?
did 20 years ago. Broccoli.
I should have known that.
Broccoli. We are eating 900% more broccoli than we did 20 years ago. Holy cow. October is National Pasta Month. Not only is October Halloween month, but it's also National Pasta Month. You know what I'm doing every day in the month of October? Gaining 3 pounds because of eating pasta every day in October. Yes.
Okay, Cassie. Soy. Hi, Kelly. I didn't see you come in. Did I miss you or did I say hi?
Wow.
I'm sorry. Hi, Kelly. Elizabeth's doing some fun food facts.
Frank Mars invented the Snickers chocolate bar. He named it Snickers after his favorite horse. What? That would be tasty. Twinkies originally had banana flavored filling, but switched to vanilla when World War II brought the banana trade to a halt. A Twinkie with banana filling?
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be good.
They need to go back to that. I think
Yeah.
they said the average shelf life of a Twinkie could be on the shelf for like 20 years before it starts decomposing. Yeah, it's a long
Like
time.
edible? So it's
Might
like an
not be,
apocalyptic.
it might not be the freshest.
So it's like an apocalyptic
Yes.
snack cake.
You'd probably find Twinkies way into the zombie apocalypse. Pasta does need a whole month. There's a lot of different pastas out there.
There was a fun fact about it, and I skipped it.
Okay, Kelly.
Right here. There are more than 600 pasta shapes produced worldwide. 600! I'm going to have to eat pasta more than once to try them all.
I bet you a lot of them are in Italy. Since they're known for their pastas.
Deep fried chocolate bars contain about 850 calories per bar.
Who's counting calories if you're eating a deep fried candy bar?
Yeah, right. Sugar is the only taste that humans are born craving.
You got
Man tart shaped one. What?
Twinkies?
No, peanut shaped pasta.
Oh. Wow. Well, you know they make cakes and cupcakes and cookies and all kinds of body parts. So I believe that. When one of my nieces got married, I forgot which one, but she talked about her penis shaped bachelorette cake.
Who?
Is it either Mandy or Marianne?
Oh, I'm marrying. Wow, an average American will eat the equivalent of 28 pigs in their lifetime.
I believe that. You probably eat more cow.
Wow. The first soup was made from hippopotamus and dates back to 600 BC.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ew!
Who
Ew!
would want to eat hippopotamus? You know, but I say that, and I was watching Chalk today, and they were cooking with pig snout. And it's like, how can that even be?
Okay, but this one is
I mean,
weird.
Pig snout, really? Do we have to go there?
Okay. Worcestershire sauce is made from dissolved fish. Dissolved.
It's a fish sauce.
Blech. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Nasty.
Or turtle soup. Yeah, I could go on my lifetime without eating
Turtle
any of that.
soup. Aww. Not turtle soup.
But I've heard, you know, a lot of people say turtle soup is really good. Now, will I ever try it? Not in a million years.
Ew.
But there's just some things I just don't want to eat, don't care to.
Ew.
Not gonna do it.
An average person will consume 12 pubic hairs in their fast food every year.
Oh, gross. Why did you go there?
Because that's what it said.
Gross.
If you think about it, it's only one a month.
And the boob hair is on its period or not.
Ew.
Well, think about it.
I don't know what kind of fun facts I want to do now. I'm stumped, you guys. I'm having a bad night.
Give us the fun facts, not the gross facts. I mean, the hippo soup is okay. Pulling up a different one.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out that one. I do not feel good, you guys. I'm sorry. It's boring. I feel like we are being boring. Right here. So the ketchup one that I said last was used as medicine. It says ketchup was once believed to have medicinal qualities that could cure, among other elements, diarrhea.
Well, that makes sense, you know, when you get sick,
Tomato soup.
tomato soup or chicken noodle soup. So,
Doctor in Ohio in 1830s claimed that tomatoes could treat diarrhea and indigestion.
I don't see how it can indigestion because it's so acidic. But, you know, who knows?
Green, yellow, and red bell peppers are not the same vegetable. Though some green peppers are unripe red peppers, green, yellow, orange, and red peppers are all unique plants with their own seeds. Ooh, that's gross. But like cool gross. Foods like ranch dressing or coffee creamer can contain titanium dioxide, which can also be found in paint, plastic, and sunscreen.
Wow. And you eat a lot of ranch dressing.
Yeah. This one right here is another one about the corn. It says ears of corn generally have an even number of rows, usually 16. There we go.
Okay. Count your corn. It should have even rows of 16.
One burger patty can contain hundreds of different cows. That's sad.
How is it sad?
Scientists can turn peanut butter into diamonds. How?
Well, let me take my peanut butter to that scientist and have him whip me up some diamonds.
Yeah. White chocolate? Is it actually a chocolate?
It's the oil from the cocoa.
It says, despite its name, white chocolate doesn't actually contain any real chocolate components. According to Bon Appetit, the item is made up of a blend of sugar, milk products, vanilla, whatever that word is, and cocoa butter, no chocolate solids.
What? That's what I said. The cocoa oil.
Fruit snacks and cars are coated in the same type of wax.
What is?
Fruit snacks and cars.
What kind of fruit snacks?
It's showing gummy bears in the picture.
Because they're not covered. They're made of gelatin.
Did you ever wonder how gummy candies get that glossy sheen? They're coated with carnauba wax, the same stuff that is used on cars to make them shiny. Ripe cranberries will bounce like rubber balls. An 11-year-old invented the popsicle by accident.
I wonder if that 11-year-old got credit for the popsicle.
Even though some details of the origin story have been debated, according to NPR in 1905, 11-year-old Frank Epperson left a mixture of soda and water in a cup outside overnight. His mixture froze and he ate his newfound treat. Epperson called his invention the Epsicle and began selling it all over Neptune Beach in San Francisco that summer. When he got older, Epperson's children began calling his creation Pops Sickle or Popsicle.
That's cool.
Yep. Farm-raised salmon is naturally white and then dyed pink.
What?
While wild salmon are naturally pink due to the large amount of shrimp in their diet, farm-raised salmon eat differently. In order to achieve that pleasing pink color, salmon farmers add carotenoids, or plant pigment, to the fish feed to mimic the natural hue of wild salmon.
Wow.
Apple pie is not American. Somebody else just went live. Well, medieval England.
That's pretty cool.
The red food dye in Skittles is made from boiled beetles.
Boiled beetles.
Boiled beetles.
Did y'all hear that? The red coloring in Skittles are made from boiled beetles. I'm not eating any more Skittles.
Look, carmine, also known as hirimic acid, is a common red food dye that can be found in Skittles, maraschino cherries, raspberry, and strawberry flavored junk food, and even lipstick.
Wow.
Hirimic acid also happens to be made from the crushed carcasses of a beetle known as the Dactylopius coccus.
Wow. Why do they have to do that? They can get red and Skittles without doing that because M&M does it with a red food dye.
No Skittles, not M&Ms.
I know. What I'm saying is M&Ms can do it with red dye. They can do it with red dye.
Oh my gosh.
They don't need to
All right.
use no beetle
I'm
stuff
done.
to
Let's
do
talk
it.
about something else. Ugh. Okay. Looks like we're down to one.
It's a wonder we're all alive.
Yeah, considering the red food dye.
The one watching is us. Is there everybody out there? It's only showing one watching.
Anybody else here?
Okay. My watching now only shows 2.
That's weird.
I guess everybody got bored and left. Okay. Thank you for sticking around.
Sorry.
I know
We're not usually this boring. We're just not feeling good today.
I know Diamond in the Rough just went live, so I think most everybody must have jumped over there. I don't know. I didn't know she went live on Tuesdays because I've been going live Tuesday now for quite a long time.
Huh?
Well, I'm glad you two stick around.
Good night, Brady. Love you. All right, night night. Night night, Tessa. Bye bye.
I'm kind of bummed now. I mean, we had 11 people in here.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thank y'all for sticking around.
I don't know what's going on. She doesn't usually ever go live. Okay.
I just think I know everybody can do what they want. There's a schedule out there that shows regular time of people going live, but, they can go live anytime they want. Just, everybody's been pretty considerate of each other and not stepping on toes. I don't own this time slot. She can, anybody can jump in and go live anytime they want. Just upsetting when you're the one live and somebody else goes live while you're live. It's a little
Kind of bums you out.
disheartening. Yeah. Well, I didn't think it was nice either, but just, hurts my feelings some.
Has she been in live before? In chat before?
I don't know if she's ever been in my chat, but I know she knows of that schedule. But like I said, nobody, anybody can go live at any time.
No, I just didn't know if she I didn't know if she had been in life before.
I think she might have been here a couple times.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Kelly, that I got bummed. Just, when you had people in here and they leave to go somewhere else.
Mom. It's okay, Mom.
I know.
Shawana's here.
Sorry. That made this night go that much better. I'm getting it together, guys. Still here. I'm still here. We're going to try to pep this up some. Thank you, Kelly. So, what did you think of some of them food facts? Was it some of them gross? That's right, Cassie. And I appreciate all three of you. I really do. Hi, Sandy.
I wonder why it's just showing us 2 people.
I thought there were some gross ones in there. There was some interesting ones, but there was more gross ones, I think, than there was good ones. Hi, Sandy. I haven't seen you in here before. Is this your first time live, or do you normally just lurk? I'd complain to the store if she's not there tomorrow. What good is a sale on framing if the framing lady isn't there?
Oh.
Well, thank you, Sandy.
Oh, thanks, Sandy.
I think like 3 weeks ago we had like up to 17, 18 people in here.
Yeah, that was a good night.
That was a real good night. We had lots of fun. But we're going to have fun.
Okay, Rajul, have a good night. I hope your knee gets to feeling better.
Yeah, get to feeling better, Rajul. Don't do no more falling.
Yeah.
Take care. Hope to see you next Tuesday. Hi, Gail. We're doing okay. How are you? We were talking food facts a while ago, and there were some gross ones. Nasty that I don't want to repeat. Good. Hippo soup, yeah.
Do you eat it a lot in the UK? Sandy?
Because it was a derivative back in Australia, wasn't
I
it?
don't remember where. I don't remember where it was. I never even heard of hippo soup before. Like I've never heard of hippo soup.
We were doing these fun facts, and it was like the first soup was hippo soup.
Or something like that. I don't know. Hippopotamus.
Maybe it's Africa.
I don't remember.
Can't remember where it was from. But that was pretty interesting. Anybody else out there know any fun food facts?
I bought a book at Walmart that's nothing but food facts, but it's at Malachi's house.
Try to say that 5 times fast.
What?
Fun food facts.
Oh.
That's it. 5 times fast.
Fun food facts, fun food facts, fun food facts, fun food facts, fun food facts.
Well,
Oh, how long take these different. See, I'm always into trying new things. Like I love trying new foods and stuff like that. I mean, some things I have a hard time, like raw sushi. I can't eat raw sushi just because raw anything kind of makes me queasy. I don't want to get sick eating raw fish of all things. I can't do it.
you know, I watch a lot of Food Network channel, and I do watch the show Chopped. I don't know if y'all know, but they have a mystery basket every round. They start out with 4 people, and they eliminate 2 people, and then the final 2 people go into a final round and make desserts. Well, I watched one earlier today. You're moving the table a lot. Curry goat. Now that sounds good. I've eaten goat before, but they had pig snout. They had, and I'm like,
I've had goat before in the gyros.
what in the world would somebody want it? I mean, it's cartilage and fat. Why bother with the pig snout?
It's got to be a thing from like other countries.
It just, it just grosses me out seeing these little pig snouts looking at you. And
Pig trotters. What's that, Sandy? Pig trotters?
pig's feet. I've had pig's feet.
Oh, my grandma eats pickled pig's feet all the time, and I do not understand it. There, like I said, there are some things that I will try, but there's things that I will not try.
Pig's feet to me is good to go in a pot of beans.
Like
for flavoring.
Pickled pig's feet?
Not pickled pig's feet,
Just
but
regular.
regular pig's feet.
So like how you would do like a ham hock and beans?
Yes.
Just switch it out for pig's feet?
Yes.
I couldn't do that with Dad, but I would probably try that. Dad wouldn't let me do that.
What do you think the ham hock is? It's the ankle of the foot.
Oh, I thought it was just the bone.
No, it is the ankle bone.
Well, I meant like, you know how you get a ham steak and it has that bone in it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought the ham hock was.
Oh. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing?
Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts. I can eat Brussels sprouts 3 days a week or three times a day, but it wouldn't necessarily agree with my stomach
I
eating it like that. But I have them at least once every week and a half or so.
There used to be a restaurant that I worked at called Smash Burger, and they had like roasted Brussels sprouts, and then they put olive oil and rosemary and garlic and Parmesan all over them. Oh my God, they were so good. They were so good. There's not a smash burger anywhere anymore. They closed them down, but they were so good. I would always get them.
But they always have weird ingredients in them chop baskets, like weird fruit or weird fruit that's pickled or
I saw somebody
sweetened.
like a tasty video earlier about how to cut and eat a jackfruit, and I never even heard of a jackfruit
Some
before.
big things.
Yeah, and they ate it raw, and then they like roasted it and put vegan barbecue sauce over it and made vegan brisket or vegan pulled pork sandwiches with it or whatever. And then I was just like, I mean, it looked good. Like, it looks like pulled pork.
I would love to try it, but they're like 59 cents a pound, but it's like 7-8 pounds for one. I mean, each one is 7 or 8 pounds.
I'll have to get
I
one.
would love to try it, but Mom, she would throw a fit if I spent
I'll have
$12
to get one.
on a jackfruit.
I'll have to get one, and we'll have to try it. Try to eat it raw, and then try to roast it like that brisket, that vegan brisket, you know?
Yeah. See, I grew up. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm a Southern girl, and we lived out in the country for many years growing up as a child.
If they didn't shoot their own food, they weren't going to eat that night.
We have been fed armadillo.
What?
We have been fed snake without knowing, mind you. We never knew it until after we ate it. And
rabbit.
The first time we ate deer meat, Mama had to tell us it was steak. And they didn't tell us till later on it was Bambi. So when I was younger, I really had a hard time eating venison. But as I got older and had gotten really interested in food, I'm making mean venison chili.
Well, I have some venison. You can make me some chili.
You never eat olives? I love olives. I like black olives better than I do the green olives.
See, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't necessarily like green olives just because they're so sour to me. Like, they're super sour. I can't handle that. But black olives, I can eat, like, as, like, topping to something, like on a sandwich or a salad or something.
Hi, Jennifer. That's all good. That's all good, Jennifer. I'm just glad you made it. That's us, Sandy. We had to eat what Mom fed, or we didn't eat at all. And that was just the way it was. And we were poor growing up, and we had beans a lot. And I would refuse to eat beans, but Mom always made fried potatoes with cornbread. So I would eat the fried potatoes and cornbread, and she'd let me do that. I was the only one of the kids that didn't eat beans growing up. And still to this day, me and my mom's been in this apartment a little over 2 years now, and we fixed beans, I think, one time. So, and she fixed them. I didn't.
I think, I was going to say something and I forgot. Oh, I was lucky enough to where whenever I was growing up, Mom started going to culinary school. And she went at nighttime. And so basically as kids had to make our own dinner. But whenever Mom got home from school, she always had something with her to eat. And I was the first one on it, always. And then the next day, or whenever she wasn't at school, we would try to recreate what she made, and she would bring home her school knives and show me how to use them and show me the techniques that she learned in school and stuff. And we would just spend hours in the kitchen together. I remember one time she brought home this awesome ratatouille, but it was like not traditional ratatouille. It was like,
I think it was like an Asian.
no, it was like, I mean, it was traditional, but it didn't look like traditional. Like it was a traditional recipe, but it wasn't like cut in perfect circles and laid out in a spiral and a cast iron thing. It was just cut up like diced vegetables in a bowl. And I remember the taste of that ratatouille. My mouth is watering right now. I remember the taste of that ratatouille. And since then, I have not had anything like it.
What kid gets off on ratatouille? You normally have to force them to eat their vegetables, not her.
Brady, I could get Sawyer to eat his meat or his protein all day. Getting him to eat his vegetables is a no-go. Brady, I have to force him to eat his protein. And he'll eat all, like the other day I gave him broccoli and pork loin. Sawyer ate all of his pork loin and Brady's pork loin, and Brady ate his broccoli and Sawyer's broccoli. And I'm like, what the heck? And then Brady wanted more broccoli, and I'm like, why don't you eat some protein and then I'll get you more broccoli.
You're gonna have to find a way to get some protein in there to him.
Eat some of your. He's healthy. Like he's in the right range for his age. Well, he's in the 14th percentile for his height, so he's short. But
back to culinary school for just a minute. She extra specially loved it when I went through the baking part of it, where we did all the desserts.
I'm not
and
a
stuff.
baker though.
No, you're not a baker, but you enjoyed the cakes and the pies and the cookies and the cream puffs and the chocolates and the truffles.
Do you remember when you worked at the nursing home and you guys would get those cake sample boxes? And I'm telling you, you guys, this box was probably the size of this desk or whatever this is.
It was mini pedophores.
And it was just a box of different kinds of like little bite-sized pieces, like this big, like just this big. And it had carrot cake and red velvet cake and just vanilla cake and chocolate cake.
Carrot cake. There was carrot cake. I remember the carrot cake.
Yes.
She ate all the carrot cake.
Carrot cake was the very first one I said because carrot cake is my favorite cake.
Okay.
But I mean, when she worked at the nursing home, she would always bring those home. And if I'm telling you, you guys, we would go through probably one of those boxes a week. And I would take out all of the carrot cake ones and put them in a bag, like a Ziploc bag.
And hide them from us.
Tupperware. Yeah, because you guys would eat all the carrot cake before I got to it. So I just took them all.
I love fish, Cassie.
Oh yeah, I love fish.
I could eat a fish and a vegetable every day if I had my option of what I ate.
Like fried fish, grilled, baked.
Cooking for my mom. She wants a lot of variety, but she likes chicken. So she's with chicken like I could do fish. She could eat chicken every day of the week, and I could eat fish.
See, I like chicken too. But and the boys like chicken. If I can get Brady to eat any kind of meat, I can get him to eat chicken.
Since we moved here, if it was up to me, I could fix a whole cauliflower and just eat a cauliflower.
Cassie, no fish or chicken? Sorry. That blew my mind. So you could just eat cauliflower?
Yeah, I could eat cauliflower or carrots or green beans or asparagus.
Ooh, green beans.
I can eat green beans cold out of a can.
Yes. I one time was experimenting with green beans. And you know how you make a green bean casserole? You mix a can of green beans, a can of cream of mushroom, and then the French fried onions on top or whatever. Well, I was experimenting with green beans one day and put some sour cream and some cheese on it and baked it in the oven for a little bit. It was like 2 cans of cream cheese and then a part of sour cream and a part of cream cheese. And topped it with like Parmesan cheese or something and put it in the oven. And oh my gosh, it was like green bean casserole elevated. And it was so good. Like, it was so good.
She's good at coming up with her own stuff. She's like me now. She can look at something or look at a recipe and she can flip it and make it her own.
Usually whenever I can't really experiment much with my dad because he's a picky eater. But usually if I have an idea about something, I'll look up a recipe and then look up another recipe. And then I'll look at probably 5 or 6 different recipes and just combine all of them or use features from each different recipe in whatever I'm making and just make something out of all 6 of the recipes, and it's usually pretty good. There's been a couple of times where it's been pretty bad.
She made a cabbage soup one time.
Oh
and
my
it was
God.
so
I
good.
want to make that so bad, but Dad will not let me cook cabbage in the house.
Cabbage doesn't stink.
He says it smells, and he doesn't want me to make it in the house. It was like a cabbage and smoked sausage recipe, and oh, it was so good.
Well, you just have to come over here and cook one day.
Yeah, if I do that, you guys are going to eat it all. But the recipe I made was it made a lot. I was able to take a bunch of it to work, and I sent that recipe to my old boss, Michael, at Jimmy John's, and he made it over this past weekend and told me about it. And he said it turned out pretty good for him, too.
That's neat. That's cool.
So.
Why don't you cook anymore, Sandy? I don't think cabbage stinks either.
I love cabbage. I love cabbage.
Cabbage is something I can cook.
Ooh, cabbage
in a little vegetable oil with a little sugar,
cabbage,
and I'm good to go.
Cabbage and cauliflower soup. How would that go? We'd have to cook the cabbage and the cauliflower at the different times. See, Cassie says it smells too.
I don't think it smells, but I like cabbage. So, if you like something, everybody's smells are different. Yeah. Some like it, some don't. Yeah. I don't like blue cheese. I can't get over the smell of blue cheese. No. But there's millions of people out there that like it. I just can't do stinky cheese.
Well, Parmesan, I love Parmesan, but Parmesan stinks to me.
My favorite is Gouda.
Gouda?
I love Gouda. Love Gouda.
I've been seeing a lot of recipes of people using the, what is it? Gruyere cheese?
Gruyere.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And desserts.
Yeah.
Using it as like fondue.
Some use it to make ice cream.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They put it in their ice cream base.
Instead of a cream?
Well, they use it as a creamy aspect.
Yeah. So they use it with cream? Cream and cheese?
Mm-hmm. Because it melts down.
I bet that's super smooth.
Yes, it helps with the smoothness of it. Makes it more silky.
I want to try that.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Sandy.
At least you try to do it every now and then. I mean, I love cooking so much. I don't know what I would do if I could not cook. You know?
Yeah. I don't enjoy it as much now because
Well,
my mom's so picky and
my dad's so picky.
her Lee's
We don't get to
picky and
experiment anymore.
it's the same stuff over and over
Yep.
because they know what they like and they know what they want
My
and
dad
they
is
don't want to try anything
That is
new.
a meat and potatoes person. And I cannot tell you, like, the last time we had a vegetable for dinner was whenever Brady ate broccoli for dinner. And that was a couple weeks ago. Like, not even corn, because I don't want to have corn with every meal.
But he doesn't just like the smell of broccoli either.
No, but I can steam it in a bag and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, I mean, he'll eat frozen peas, he'll eat spinach, but the boys won't eat spinach. So I'm like, why am I going to make spinach and peas for one person?
Yeah. Jennifer, I make when I eat breakfast, if I have time to make it before the boys get here in the morning, I'll take asparagus, chop it up with onions and mushrooms,
Cheese.
and I'll shred some Gouda. I'll cook my vegetables down, sweat them out, make sure the asparagus is cooked because you don't want hard asparagus. Or I don't, with my teeth, I cook my vegetables a little longer. But I cook all that in and I'll put my eggs and then cook them till they're almost done and stick the Gouda on it and flip it over. And that's the best omelet.
I saw Mimi the other day. She made grits and fried up cut up some bacon, fried it in little bits like this big, and then was frying that and then cut up some mushrooms
Mimi?
and put mushrooms in it. Like it was like almost a whole thing of mushrooms. Put mushrooms in there and sauteed the mushrooms and then fried some eggs and then put it all in the same bowl. So grits, eggs, mushrooms, bacon. So anybody have grits before? Let me hear it. I want to know something real quick. That we're going to do a little experiment.
Yes, Cassie, count that corn.
Cultural differences here. Jennifer, she's probably meat and potatoes. Red meat and potatoes.
I love the breaded corn nuggets.
Ooh, yeah, fried corn.
I can eat them.
I want to know.
I don't fry them. I cook them in the oven.
I want to know who has had grits. And I want to know if you eat them with butter and salt or butter and sugar. That's what I want to know. Because Malachi, my kid's dad, my husband, he eats them with butter and sugar, and I eat them with butter and salt. So, grits are disgusting.
Oh,
what?
Rebecca.
Ah, no. See, I was right, Cassie. Red meat and potatoes. Gail have never had grits. Oh, they're so good if they're made right.
Yeah. It's like oatmeal. It's got to be cooked right to like.
Or malto meal. It's like
I don't care for malto meal.
It's like in between malto meal and oatmeal. See, malto meal, you have to have it right.
I've never liked malto meal.
With some butter and sugar and a little bit of milk and cinnamon.
I didn't raise y'all up by putting sugar in your grits.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Malachi eats his with butter and sugar, and I eat mine with butter and salt.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was wondering who eats their grits with sugar and who eats theirs with salt. Oreos. Have you ever had fried Oreos? I love fried Oreos.
Fried Oreos.
Sonic has fried Oreos right now.
Do they?
It's Oreo a la mode. Comes with a little cup of ice cream. Cream of wheat, but not oatmeal. See, I love oatmeal. I don't care for a cream of wheat, but I love malt oatmeal.
Now, her boys, that's one thing I can get them to eat is in little instant oatmeal packets.
They're not
flavored with like peaches and cream or blueberries and cream.
strawberries.
Yeah, they really like them. I've gotten them to eat oatmeal the last 2 mornings, and I'm going to keep feeding them the oatmeal.
Look at what she said.
Which one?
She said, "What is a grit? Is it a potato?" Kelly,
It's in like the rice family.
it's like in between oatmeal and malt oatmeal.
It's a grain.
Like a breakfast food.
Is he keeping the boys tonight?
Yeah. He'll probably still be here early.
I just want to keep them throughout the appointment.
He said he'll pick them up for the appointment. Mega stuffed Oreos.
Okay, Sandy.
Ooh, lemon
Thank you for
Oreos.
joining in on the conversation.
Oh, lemon Oreos. I love lemon. Lemon cake. Lemon cream pie.
Wait. There's lemon.
Yes,
Oreos?
it's like the vanilla Oreos, but they're lemon.
When did this happen?
It's been a thing for a while.
Where have I been?
Apparently
Are they next
nowhere.
to the regular Oreos?
I mean, I think it's a seasonal thing.
When do you get them?
Well, lemon is a summer fruit.
I haven't seen any, and
You're
I buy
probably just not
Oreos almost
looking.
every month. Boys, when they eat Oreos,
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Brady takes the cookies apart, eats the icing, and then gives the cookie to Sawyer.
and Sawyer will eat the cookie.
And if Sawyer gets an Oreo, he'll take the cookies apart, eat the cookie, let Brady eat the icing, and then take the cookie back. Sawyer doesn't let. They're like polar opposites. Like I could fix one dinner plate, and between that one dinner plate, both of them would eat what they liked. Whether it was a protein, a vegetable, Brady would just eat the vegetable, and Sawyer would just eat the meat and maybe a side dish that's not a vegetable. I give him a dessert. Brady will eat the icing, Sawyer will eat the cake. I give them Oreos. Brady will eat the icing, Sawyer will eat the cookie.
I'm with Brady on that. I always get the double stuff because I get the extra cream in it.
Oh, I'm the same way, Jennifer. I love red velvet, but I did not like the red velvet Oreos. And I don't like mint chocolate chip. So I didn't like the mint Oreos either.
Yeah, that's not my favorite food combination.
I don't think mint is a dessert. Mint is like reminds me of when I brush my teeth, and
There's
I don't like
mint
that.
used more in desserts than there are regular food.
I mean, like I like mojitos, and they have mint in them, but I think in like
When you're drinking mojitos, you're not thinking about the mint.
that's true. Yeah, Cassie, they do have mint Oreos. They have them all the time here in Oklahoma. I think they have them all year round.
Now, I have seen the mint ones. I've not seen
The lemon one,
the lemon ones.
red velvet ones. There was another kind of Oreo. I don't remember.
I bet you I could order some off of Amazon, though.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you bottom dollar.
Amazon has chocolate covered potato chips. Red velvet Pop Tarts.
I've never seen them.
Ooh, my favorite Pop Tart is the ice cream sundae Pop Tart because it's a chocolate Pop Tart with like icing in the middle.
I'm a big blueberry fan. I love blueberries.
I think blueberries are tart. They're too tart for me.
Well, you put a little sugar on them, just like strawberries.
Sugar and lemon.
Yeah,
See,
a little sugar and lemon.
I can, if I were to make like some overnight oats or something, I would probably put blueberries in it.
When we got stuff to make crepes, I got blueberries and I put them in a pot,
Made
a
like
little
a compote.
sugar and a little lemon, and made a blueberry compote out of it. They were some pretty darn good crepes too.
I saw a Tasty video of, cause that's what I do whenever I don't have the boys. Let's be real. I don't relax. I watch Tasty videos. Tasty is the cooking videos that you see on Facebook if anybody doesn't know. But I forgot what I was going to say. What we were talking about? Oh, crepes. So I saw a video where they cleaned the bottom of the pan really good, like a frying pan, like one that you would make crepes in or something.
Yeah.
And they dipped the bottom of it in the crepe batter and then flipped it over to put the heat on the opposite side of the pan and then cooked the crepe like that. And then whenever it was finished, they just flipped it over on a plate and the crepe was done.
I've heard about that before.
Let me show you.
But they have crepe pans, but there's a lot of people that make them just out of the regular.
You have Facebook on here?
Yeah. Should be on the front page. There it is. Next to Etsy.
Let's see. It might not have been Tasty. It might have been like a Blossom or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can find this video.
Jennifer, you going live Friday?
This is the hungriest I've been in a live. Kelly, I feel you.
I fixed spaghetti tonight, so I left some of mine. We normally portion it out between me and my mom. So I portioned mine out to where the boys can have it for lunch tomorrow. Because they're big pasta eaters. They really are. They love spaghettis. They love raviolis. They love spaghettios. Any of them noodles and sauces.
I love spaghetti so much, but I can't eat it. Like, I can't make it.
Why can't you make it?
Dad
used to eat spaghetti all the time.
It upsets his stomach.
Well, I'll move back home. I'm not cooking a lot of complicated meals. You know, I can't stand up in the kitchen for 30, 45 minutes cooking a meal. And spaghetti is one of them easy ones. Because why a lot of people have a spaghetti or pasta go-to meal.
Yeah.
You're doing your Halloween collab painting. How's that going? Yes, I can't wait either, Jennifer. It seems like it's been a while since I've been in one of your lives, but I know it hasn't. It's just when you take off a week, it just seems like it's forever because I miss you so much. I just miss you.
I'm not going to be able to find that stinking video.
Yes, Kelly. Dad needs to just suck it in and let her cook.
I know. Like, a lot of the stuff that I cook for him, the boys don't eat.
And it's not as fun to cook. I mean, if she had more free will over her cooking for him, she would probably not hate cooking for him so much, because I know she doesn't enjoy cooking for him much anymore because he is so picky.
Picky and unappreciative. It's Like anytime I cook something, he has something bad to say about it, and that's fine. Everybody's a critic, but like at least be thankful. You know what I mean?
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Couple more minutes, guys, and we'll pull out Daughter of Honor, and I'll show everybody the finished work. Yeah, Jennifer, you missed it. I put my last diamond on it probably within the first 15 minutes of the live. But I finally got the diamonds in the mail.
Thanks, Cassie.
Cool. What Halloween is it? Is it the one from Diamond Art Club? Or which one is it? Everybody's got these cool Halloween ones, and I just didn't order any and don't have the money right now to order any. Don't have the...
Someone has a birthday coming up. In case you guys didn't know.
It's right there.
Guess whose birthday is in 3 days?
Yes, ladies, I am turning 52 Friday.
Yeah, Mom's birthday is in 3 days. Mom's birthday is in 3 days. The 27th. September 27th is Mom's birthday, and she is turning 60.
Ooh, freaky.
She didn't even hear me.
What? What'd you say? I was reading comments. That's not fair. That's no fair. What'd you say?
Nothing.
What? Y'all gotta tell me what she said.
Don't do it.
Yes. Y'all are more my friend than her. Just kidding. Thank you, Kelly. What'd you say? Talking about me being over the hill?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I said Mom's birthday is in 3 days and she's turning 60.
Oh. Don't go there, girl. I'm old enough. I'm going to start counting backwards from here on. Thank you, Gail. I've been hitting to my girls of what I wanted, but everybody's in a financial pinch right now, so I didn't get anything for Megan this year, but I got Elizabeth that diamond painting pen. I need to get Megan one. Because I told her I would get her one. Thank you, Cassie. Are you going to be in Jennifer's Live Friday?
Instapots scare me, Jennifer. They really scare me because it's like a pressure cooker almost, and pressure cookers scare me. Like, I don't know.
She sees videos of all these pressure cooker things going wrong.
Whenever I was it was like my first year of junior high, I had this really good friend who, I had been friends with since 4th grade. And Destiny. And her mom was cooking with a pressure cooker, and she was washing the dishes next to the pressure cooker, and the top to the pressure cooker came off, and she got whatever she was cooking all over her chest and on her arms, and she got like first-degree burns all over her and had to have skin grafts done. Destiny's mom. And she had to have like, I mean, she had to keep herself wrapped up. She couldn't go outside, and it's because of a pressure cooker. And since then,
The washing machine can blow up too.
yeah, but I haven't seen a washing machine blow up. But hers didn't blow up, just a lid. I don't know if she didn't have it sealed properly or what, but the lid popped open or busted open or whatever, and the pressure just splashed her everywhere. And
It was pretty bad.
no,
Susan-
Shawana, mom's not 60.
No,
No, she's not 60.
I'll be 52. "52.
Yeah.
I'm getting up there, but I'm still kicking.
Yeah. So ever since then, I've been scared to cook with a pressure cooker, an Instapot. Anything with pressure scares me. I can do a crock pot.
Hi, D. Baker.
I can do that.
How are you doing, D?
You're just in time. We're about to show finished Daughter of Honor.
Yeah, I'm fixing to show Daughter of Honor right before we get off here. The newer ones now are fixed to where they want to lock until it's depressurized. Well, that's cool, Cassie. See, that's just another thing we have in common, sister. I feel like the first part of it, I wasn't much of a hostess.
We struggled for a little bit.
Yeah,
Y'all.
we struggled in the beginning. I apologize, and then I apologize for crying. And
Everybody has their days, right? And it's been a week. It's Tuesday, but it's been a week for everyone.
yeah,
So,
I think she's feeling a little better now too.
not really.
Well, we're gonna pull back here, and Megan's gonna grab Daughter of Honor.
Who?
You, Elizabeth. Let me hit this down so I can see where you're at in the picture.
All right. All right. Look at that computer, Mom.
Okay, back out just a little bit.
This thing is almost as tall as me. Like, it's,
You're still not getting the top part because her flower.
hang on. To get the kids' stuff out of the way. Oh.
That's just making it worse. Come a little close. There you go. There you go. That's a full picture.
This thing is huge.
That is Daughter of Honor,
You guys.
and she took a month too long.
It's almost as tall as me. You can't see. It's the way the camera is. But this thing goes up to my shoulders. Look. I am 5'6".
Where is she going?
Who?
You can stay a little closer and just kind of roll it this way. Ain't she sparkling around? Oh, look at all that sparkle. Diamond Art Club did good. Or should I say Mandy Manzano did good. For both of them. Oh, look at that. Just gorgeous. just gorgeous. I'm gonna hang her back up on my door until I can find a regular spot to put her.
Do you have some there?
I have one. I thought I had both of them here. Anybody have any plans for the rest of the week, or is it just all work and a little play? I know I've got to, babysit the kids.
Thanks, Kathy. It zips. I'm not gonna unzip it because I don't have an undershirt on, but it zips. It zips.
Ain't that cute looking?
And it's super thin.
So it's got that soft feel to it.
Yeah. I love it.
Rock painting tomorrow. Do you do them rocks where you leave them and you have them posted on Facebook where it's gone, or do that kind of rock painting? Shawana, she was fun. And I don't believe she's on the list of the discontinued ones. Well, Kelly, everything will be fine. And maybe you can find some kind of fun to have there in Los Angeles. I know there's a lot of things to do in that area. Maybe you can find a museum or something to go to in between.
She said, "No, I'm going to drive to Warren and hide them at your house." That's fine. Come visit.
I would love a visit. There's been 5 or 6 people from Oklahoma that has gotten into chat and said where they're from, and after talking to them 3 or 4 times, we'd start talking about meeting up and diamond painting at the library or something, and then they end up
Something happens.
not coming around where I don't see them anymore. I would kind of be leery about meeting somebody that I've met off the internet.
I'd go with you.
But, meeting
fight.
in a public place like the library or even a little cafe that wouldn't mind us keeping a table, except I don't mind long as I'm in a public place. I would never go somewhere
And
to meet
else's
somebody
farm.
off the internet by myself.
All of them. Serial killers.
Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I got to get off of here. And
Jennifer, hush. I'd love to meet you.
I would love to meet Jennifer. She's like this on the internet. I just can't imagine how funny it'd be.
She kind of reminds me of Aunt Diane.
In person, yes. Hilarious. So, guys, sorry about the first hour. Sorry about crying. And glad the last hour turned around. And I love you all. Thank you for showing and sticking around. And we'll see you all maybe next Tuesday or in Jennifer's live or other people's lives. But we'll see you then. Bye, guys.